Deacon Nicholas, I remember very, very clearly 3 years ago. Do you remember it as well as I do? Day one. The seminarian to be at that time appeared on the steps of the seminary much like I did the first day I arrived, and every seminarian before me, and every seminarian after me. Sort of the kind of look, I'm here, and I know a lot already. Now, 3 years later, the question becomes, and at that time, I said to myself, as I always do, oh boy, what is it that this guy doesn't know? Now the question becomes today, are you the same guy who showed up 3 years ago, or are you different? If Deacon Nicholas is not different, then not only has he failed, but those of us at the seminary have failed. I am pleased to let all of you know that he is not the same person who showed up here 3 years ago. And this is because he followed the Lord, number one, and secondly, he followed his instructors from the classroom to the chapel, to the cathedral, to the hospitals, to the institutions, the old age homes, to the office, to the funeral home, to the streets where the people are. And I'm happy to report to all of you that he has, in my opinion, as well as his other instructors, he has achieved a great deal. And he is ready now to be complimented on the caliber and the degree of his work in the seminary, which has really been high. You need to know that. There's only one letter grade that appears on every subject that he took. Only one. And it's a biggie. So our congratulations. There is no one better in the entire diocese to award you with your degree than our bishop. And of course, he is here leading our celebration tonight and the ordination that we're looking forward to tomorrow. So if all of you will please stand, we're going to welcome Bishop Gregory to make the award of the deacon's degree.
Deacon Nicholas, I won't say much today because I have a lot to say tomorrow. But if you will come forward, I'd like to give you the piece of paper that means a lot of hard work. He put together a beautiful thesis on the Prostapinha, which helped his bishop to learn a lot about the music of this diocese. When I was at Holy Cross, I learned the 8 tones of the Byzantine chant, And then they informed me that the Carpatho-Russians have 8 of their own. And I said, oh my, here we go again. It's not easy, the music. But of all the music I have encountered, this is special in a very nice way. It allows everyone to participate. And so in that way, it is easier. But it does have its musical intrigue, I can say, in some places. And so I appreciate the thesis that you put together, not only for my education, but for those who will read it. It's a beautiful document. Of course, Father Frank has mentioned that you were superior in all of your classes, and your professors were very pleased with your work. I don't think you had much choice coming from a family of clergymen. If you had not performed well, probably it would have ended with you, although Cyril is showing some affinity for the altar, so maybe it will continue even more in the future. And so let me offer to you this diploma. And I think probably the photographers, if they will come close, because back there I don't know what you're shooting. But hold this. Okay. We'll wait for you, don't worry. This is for the website, I assume. Okay, so congratulations, Deacon. And in Greek we say kesanotera, and to something even higher. Tomorrow we will see how high you can fly, because you're going to be flying. I thank everyone for coming, especially those who have traveled long distances. You have come from the other side of the world, which is from the eastern part of Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and that area. That's far away, if you think about it. Especially this time of year, you made the commitment to come, not knowing what the weather would be. But we are very fortunate this year. So far, less than an inch of snow in Johnstown. And the temperatures are reasonable. I mean, the stuff that was here earlier this week is just decorations. It didn't really do anything to us. But other years, it has been terrible. When I say terrible, someone from the south is not used to minus 10 degrees, minus 40 with the wind, 12 inches of snow on top of an inch of ice, like it was 2 Christmases ago. And so we are happy that the Lord has given you clear roads. Hopefully they will stay clear for the next couple of days so that you can get home safely. But we are happy that you're here, near and far, friends. And I see people here who have been part of Nicholas's life, and so we're happy that you came to be with us today as we celebrate your graduation officially from the seminary, and tomorrow for his ordination to the priesthood. And so I don't have anything else to say. Although I could say more, I stop now. Because I know many of you have been driving all day. When I've been sitting and doing some light work, you have been driving many, many hours and miles. And so you have experienced now Pennsylvania in the wintertime. Congratulations. It's kind of bland. Unless you hit a deer on the way over or something. And so, we'll see you in the morning. Again, thank you, Father, for everything. Go in peace, my friends. Nice evening.